another decent thing. Bairstow went for the pickup pull, just picked out the fielder. We talked about the thing too, the pitch map. Because it's so short, you can almost be halfway the first back in most bowls. It's not going to allow the batsman to get away and pull him. Change it. Unfortunately, as Joe says, wide. It's a really good point you make there as well, Sean. But as a batsman, when you're facing the shorter type faster bowlers, tendency is always to get on the front foot, so to get into his length a little bit more. But what I like to see from Hassan Ali there is that use of that short ball. Get the batsman off the front foot, let him know if you've got that in your weaponry. You've got the ability to bowl a 140-kilometre bouncer. Shorter bowlers always have a little bit quicker bouncers, a little skinnier off the pitch. Another one short again, defended into the offside. So you think about what the batsman's thinking. He was both mid-on and mid-off up inside the circle. Someone bowling quite quick that's quite skiddy. The batsman will be thinking, if I think he pitched up here, I'm going to look it hard back down the ground. So I like the fact that he has bowled that short ball, just to stop the batsman thinking about that scoring option. Player that might be able to get back for two, should be comfortable at the end. So 5 runs from the over, 89 for 2. The seams up front, first international wedding, Alex says easily picks up wicket. He's going to take a risk. National wedding, Alex says. Yeah, I like this from South Coast. He's got something going to get this ball, going to take a risk. Maybe he's taking a risk. He's wanting to do something about his period that set the birds with his pressure. We have fast pressure on the Pakistan both ways. Yeah, I like this from South Coast. He's got his fast attacking fast bowler on his nationality one and maybe more collecting rebounds than from the other. These won't really attack too much. He's trying to be very tactical, not give too much away. I've said that we keep the two quite change of pace, 83. Now that one, one decided it seems like they come over to involve a little area of farther spinners. It seems like it's a little bit more difficult to pitch than when it's played on so far in the tournament. I think 300 isn't their kind of option there. We see it. Just under 4, slightly easier than the other day. These wants to discuss going up, but they've already used the option. There's no reviews left. There wasn't an inside edge involved. Yeah, it's got a massive bottom edge. That's maybe what Sarfraz was telling him. I can't go upstairs, and even if I could, I wouldn't. I was lucky they didn't have a rip left. Looking at that one there, big bottom edge. And onto the part of the pad. Pease was very excited. Thought he'd trapped the England captain in front. Morgan trying to make something happen. You don't often see him 3 or 12 deliveries striking at just 25. I like this style. I like the no pace on the ball to Morgan early on. I generally think he struggles to get the spinners away early in his innings, more so than he does with fast bowlers. Call of 2. Again, that's a comfortable 2. 5,000 runs for Owen Morgan while playing for England, 92 for 2. Call of 2. Again, that's a comfortable 2. 5,000 runs for Owen Morgan while playing for England, 92 for 2. Call of 2. This could be tight. Come towards the end. Starting to get momentum going back in their way. Pakistan. Good overs from Hafiz. Son Ali into his third over. He's picked up 1 for 7. See England's leading run scorers in One Day International Cricket. Ian Bell sitting in the top of the table there, 5,416. Well, Collingwood, there's Owen Morgan there. Third man's into that lustrous 5,000 club. Change of angle for Arsenali. Now going to come around the wicket. Okay, now this is one point I'm discussing for fair with you. It's only a matter of time before he gives himself some room to the leg side. You've seen him arms from Owen Morgan. I watched the South England series, obviously in this tournament so far. I reckon if you put a second to place down, he will definitely run at you. I actually like this angle to Morgan as well. We highlighted in the last game against Australia how he just tends to stay fractionally more leg side of the ball now. This angle earlier around the wicket, it looked like he's pushing back in towards the stumps. And if anything, we just see that it just fades away. The left-hander's outside edge, very skillful bowling. It's a really good build-up of pressure on the England captain. He didn't allow this to happen against Australia. Maybe the situation of the game, nothing to lose, maybe trying to make a statement for his team, even looking further ahead into the Australian summer. That's right, who holds the nerve best here? Will Morgan decide to use his feet to put the pressure on the Pakistan bowlers? It's not. Just a single. Good spell of cricket here for Pakistan. Picking up the wicket of Johnny Bairstow. And now that they've got some momentum back in their favour, Pakistan, I think they just need to be really patient here. Fielders in the circle wide, while Owen Morgan is really starting to find his feet. Try and dry it up on Joe Root where they can as well. Those guys who cover it back behind, even behind him, we can really try and tighten, not allow any easy singles. Last boundary Franklin was in the 14th over. Able to break the shackles. One delivery to go in the over. Let's see what's going through Owen Morgan's mind. Try and pick up a bit of momentum. I need to use my feet, or I'm just happy to absorb for now. Use of the feet. Doesn't get it away. Another quality over for Pakistan. 3 from it, 96 for 2. After some good overs initially, a bit of a slow process from about 13 overs on. Let's see what they do after the wicket. I think more than 5 and over for that period. Current rate of 230. Takes an over, takes it to 328. Time for a change of voice up here. Ramesh Raja and Brendan McCann.
He's excellent against the left-handers. I'll be repeating myself because his track record is superb. I think Pakistan have once again bowled superbly on a flat track. Somehow been able to limit England's excess through the infield, and also not big shots been hit by England. What is the projected score? 6 and over 270. We can get England bogged down from 270. I think it'll be a huge success, Brent.
This wicket as well, Ramiz. It looks like it's a little bit sort of low, quite skiddy for the spinners. We've seen it already take a little bit of turn as the 100 comes up for England in the 22nd over, 2 down. I think what we've seen already is the wicket's got a little bit of hold in it for the spinners. Occasionally, if it hits the leather, skids through as well. A little bit surprised that Pakistan won the toss and chose to bowl, personally, inside the first 20 overs, but it's obviously a deliberate plan. Maybe they're looking to back their batting later on.
Good partnership, 21 from 33. We know Root can be aggressive whenever he wants to be. Such a good player. Tailor-made for limited overs cricket. So a slowish start here. Look, Morgan 8 from 20, 101 for 2. England have got these wonderful batting combinations that can hurt you quite badly right till the end. Morgan and Root right now. They've got Stokes, can be brilliant. I think Pakistan would be well advised to use a bit of Shadab Khan. Wrong gun against the left-hander. That'll be a good test for him. Well, the crowd has built up. This is the big game, the semi-final stage. That's eased into the offside run. What have you got?
Well, Ramiz, no one needs to tell you about the passion in Pakistan, and I think this lad Hassan Ali epitomises the passion. Look at the wicket of Johnny Bairstow, his celebration. We've seen it before against South Africa when he bowled that beauty to Parnell. Look at the celebrations there. He's lifting his team, he's lifting a nation. The fans in the crowd, he's trying to lift. Remember, this is a side that were out of it against India, and this lad, just with his celebrations and the way he's going about his cricket, showing all the passion that we expect from Pakistan. There's a bit of glove on that down the leg side as well. But not just passion, I think he's got quite a bit of nous about him as well. He's not getting carried away. 2 balls before he got Johnny Bairstow. Look at the full delivery. Look at the stare he gives Johnny Bairstow when he pitched it up. He was basically saying to him, you're not getting another ball pitched up. You're not going to be driving me on the up. And he dragged his length back. So it's a dangerous combination, passion, but also he's very clever. And he's clever against Morgan here as well. He realises Morgan has issues against the short ball, and he's using it against him.
Absolutely. Well, he's struggling just a little bit. He's had a couple of issues in his leg, maybe the hamstring or the calf is being stretched. Just a little late there, Brendan, trying to track it down the leg side.
Yeah, very similar to the game the other day against Australia, where he's put down by Matthew Wade early in his innings and went on to get a pretty compelling 80-odd for his run out. But very, very similar. Unfortunately for Sarfraz, just not quite able to get across down leg, but excellent bowling from Hassan. He's got to be good today as well without Mohammad Amir, and he's standing up so far.
He's got that lovely angle from round the stumps, so you're looking for just a little bit of variation off the surface towards the slip board, and you can get the batsman out. There's a reason why Morgan has been on the slower side. It's sluggish 12 from 23 because he's giving a lot of respect to Hassan Ali's spell here. It's lowering pace. It's slow to take off at mid-on.
Morgan 13 from 24. We saw him the other day when he came out. His team were under immense amount of pressure. He came out and straight away he imposed himself on the game. What we've seen today is just taking a little bit more time. I wonder if that's because the wicket is maybe just a little bit slower and just a little bit harder to get yourself going right before one. And he's acknowledging that. His experience, his maturity. He's given himself a bit of time.
Worked into the gap for a run, stylishly played by Root. 108 for 2. Some of the viewers would be watching him for the first time. Shadab Khan, very talented. 3 overs, not for 16. Just a little low on inconsistency in this Champions Trophy, but we know that he's only 18, so the only way to go for Shadab is forward and up.
He's a rough diamond, Ramesh, that's for sure. Saw him in the PSL. Incredible cricketer, really. But such a young guy. His poise, his maturity is to be applauded. He obviously bowls very difficult task for leg spin. Dynamic in the field, good with bat. He's got a lot of variations. He's not proud to use them. He's very brave, courageous with those variations, and at crucial times as well. He's got a nice presence about him too, and he's not overawed by any occasion. There we see the Rongan, the Googly, depending on which part of the world you come from. But he's a real find for Pakistan. That's what we've seen with Pakistan cricket as well. Personally saw it myself with the PSL. It's just so much talent. It's just incredible cricketers all over Pakistan.